From the very first moments of conception, an incredible journey of growth and development begins. Let's take a fascinating look at the stages of human development, from a single cell to a fully formed baby. The journey starts in the pre-embryonic period, covering the first 2 weeks after conception. At week 1, the tiny blastocyst is free-floating, preparing to implant and begin its transformation. Moving into weeks 2 and 3, the embryo is now between 1.5 to 2 millimeters in length. The first lung buds appear, blood circulation begins, and the tiny heart takes shape, beating for the first time. The neural plate is also forming, laying the foundation for the brain and spinal cord. By week 5, the embryo measures about 0.4 to 0.5 centimeters and weighs less than half a gram. The heart has developed into 2 chambers and continues to beat steadily, while tiny limb buds emerge, marking the early formation of arms and legs. At week 8, rapid progress is evident. The embryo is now 3 centimeters in length and weighs 2 g. Eyelids begin to fuse, the circulatory system through the umbilical cord is well established, and taste buds begin to develop. The lips are fused, and most remarkably, every organ system is present. As we enter the fetal period at week 12, the fetus is 6 to 9 centimeters in length and weighs 19 g. The face is well formed, limbs are long and slender, and kidneys begin to form urine. Spontaneous movements occur, and the sucking reflex is present. This is also the stage when the heartbeat is detected by a Doppler transducer between 10 and 12 weeks. As we reach week 16, the fetus has grown significantly, now measuring 11.5 to 13.5 centimeters in length and weighing 100 g. This stage is marked by increasing movement. Active movements are present as tiny limbs stretch and flex. The fetal skin is transparent, allowing a glimpse of the delicate structures beneath. Fine, downy lanugo hair begins to develop, providing a protective layer over the skin. Meanwhile, skeletal ossification occurs, strengthening the bones that will support future movements. Unique identifiers are also forming. Fingerprints are developing, leaving an early imprint of individuality. Inside the womb, the fetus practices essential functions for life after birth, swallowing amniotic fluid to prepare for digestion. And in a remarkable milestone, the sex of the fetus is visually recognizable on ultrasound, offering an early peek into the baby's identity. By week 20, the fetus now measures 16 to 18.5 centimeters in length and weighs 300 g. The once tiny hairs have expanded. Lanugo covers the entire body, providing insulation. Tiny but perfectly formed nails are present, and muscles are developed, giving strength to those early movements. As development progresses, enamel and dentin are depositing, laying the foundation for future teeth. Meanwhile, the nervous system is advancing. Myelination of nerves begins, improving nerve signal transmission. A significant milestone is reached as the heartbeat is detected by a regular, non-electronic fetoscope, allowing a rhythmic connection between mother and baby. At week 24, the fetus has grown even more, now measuring 23 centimeters in length and weighing 600 g. A defining feature emerges. Hair on the head is well formed, while the skin is reddish and wrinkled, adapting for life outside the womb. Motor reflexes are developing. Reflex hand grasp functions are present, demonstrating early coordination. The body is now coated with vernix caseosa, a protective, waxy covering that shields the skin. An exciting milestone occurs as sensory abilities expand. The fetus has the ability to hear, beginning to recognize sounds from the outside world. Meanwhile, lung development is underway. Surfactant levels begin to increase, preparing the airways for the first breaths of life. As the fetus reaches week 28, growth is accelerating. The fetus is now 27 centimeters in length and weighs 1100 to 1300 g. Movements become stronger. Limbs are well flexed, showing increased muscle control. Inside the womb, rapid neurological growth occurs. The brain is developing rapidly, shaping cognitive functions. Another major milestone, eyelids open and close, allowing the fetus to react to light. The respiratory system is advancing. Lungs are developed sufficiently to provide gas exchange, lecithin forming, improving chances of survival if born prematurely. In fact, if birth were to occur at this stage, the neonate can breathe at this time, though with medical support. At week 32, the fetus continues to mature, now measuring 31 centimeters in length and weighing 1800 to 2100 g. Bones are fully developed, providing structural support for birth. Under the skin, subcutaneous fat has collected, helping with temperature regulation. Meanwhile, the lungs continue preparing for independent breathing. The lecithin to sphingomyelin (LS) ratio is 1.2. 1, a crucial indicator of lung maturity. By week 36, the fetus is now 35 centimeters in length and weighs 2,200 to 2,900 g. The baby's appearance becomes more defined, skin is pink and the body is rounded, while skin is less wrinkled as fat stores increase. The fine hairs that once covered the body begin to fade, lanugo is disappearing. The lungs continue maturing, and a major marker is reached. The LS ratio is greater than 2:1, confirming that lungs are considered mature, preparing the baby for life outside the womb. And finally, at week 40, the journey to birth is complete. The fetus now measures 40 centimeters in length and weighs more than 3,200 g. The skin has taken on a pinkish and smooth appearance, with lanugo still present on the upper arms and shoulders. The protective vernix caseosa decreases, signaling readiness for birth. Small but significant details emerge. Fingernails extend beyond the fingertips, and the sole, plantar creases run down to the heel, reflecting a fully developed newborn. At this final stage, sex-specific development is complete. Testes are fully descended into the scrotum, and labia majora are well developed in females. From a single floating cell to a fully developed baby, the journey of life is truly remarkable. Every milestone brings new growth, new abilities, and new possibilities. And in just 40 weeks, a new life is ready to begin. If you enjoy our content, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also download our free PDF study guide.